Can somebody please explain to me why there are 1, 2, 3, 4 people pandering to this dim-witted farting ginger asshole with friar tuck ginger wanker? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. He can't even carry. Is he carrying his own carry-on? Why? And the lady there, that's supposed to be the bodyguard. That's the royal protection officer, and yet they're carrying his suitcase. Prince Harry arrives at Heathrow less than 24 hours after arriving in UK to see King. Right? There's Harry. And then he's going back, but that's not the part that I want you to look at. This is the part. Harry's understood to have wanted to come straight to London after hearing of his father's diagnosis, but waited until the palace had made the news public. When the news were made public, he then hopped on a plane at LAX airport on Monday evening, having waited for the news to break at 6 p.m. And then remember, guys, we saw less than 10 minutes. We saw and Harry saying, oh, Harry's on a plane to see his sick father, stricken father from cancer. Yes, and then of course 2 black SUVs which were seen leaving because he was leaking the details when he was coming and when he was going. And I'm gonna tell you why he's a fucking sicko. Hello, beautiful people. You know why Harry's nasty? When he was told that his father had cancer, he could have quietly gotten on a plane in secrecy. He would have been picked up at Heathrow. He would have been whisked away to see his father, and then he would have gone back. If that is what he wanted. No. He wanted the world to know that he's a great son, that he's linked to the royal family. Yes, that's what he wanted. He waited for the news to be made public because, of course, if the news are not made public, he can't benefit from the PR, can he? No, he needs the news to be public. And what is really incredible to me is how they played along with him. They should have said, no, if you want to come really see your father, come and see him right now, quietly, without any muss and fuss, because that's what he wants. That way it'll be less stressful. But no, Harry gave them an ultimatum. If you don't make it public, I will. And I will come there, and if you shoo me away, you'll be the terrible ones. Again, it's all about Harry. It's all about placing more stress on King Charles. Blackmailing them, giving them ultimatums, make it public or else, or I will, like he does. Isn't that disgusting, guys? It is absolutely disgusting if you ask me. And the worst part of it all is that they gave him presidential style police, so he feels like an important man, that little dickhead, because he must have a little penis. Sitting. Oh, there she is. There she is. See, he must have a little penis, that he has a need to feel important. He had more security than Prince William, who is the heir to the throne. But why do they always give in to him? I don't know if you can see the birds over there eating fish. Let me see if I can. No, I can't do that. I wanted you to see it, but I can't zoom in. They gave in to him. They gave in to Harry because Harry wanted the world to know what a concerned son he is. Now he's back in California, and the headline that read, Harry left his wife and invisible children in flood-ridden California while Meghan is facing horrible danger in her mansion above a mountain. Oh, there's floods. Meghan is in no danger of floods. She's up on a hill with 2 invisible children. I don't understand this lack of, because from what it says in the Telegraph, and I will leave the link to that, Charles has known for at least a week, or at least when he went to that thing, they found it and they told him right then and there. Why didn't Harry hop on a plane to see Charles when he was at the hospital? Because he needs the headlines, and the palace is being complicit by enabling this continuing behavior. Charles could have refused to say to Harry, no, you're not coming. If you really want to come, you're going to come in the summer with your wife and those invisible children. Or maybe not the wife, but you come in order to build back our bridges. But here we have the press still going, oh, Harry has to make amends. Or Harry and William couldn't see each other. What they're missing the point is that Harry didn't want to see his father. He didn't want to see him unless he could get headlines out of it. So for people to say that there's a chance that Harry's going to change, you're seeing Harry right now. I still don't understand that. I mean, what does this guy have to do for people to understand that Harry's a nasty piece of work, and his wife? He came to London. He gave an ultimatum to Charles, who's ill with cancer. He's not bedridden. Charles is not dying. Yes, he has cancer, but he has access. Let's face it, folks. Charles is not going to get NHS doctors. No disrespect to the NHS. But we know that Charles is going to get the best treatment in the world by the best doctors in the world. There was no need for Harry to come right now, because Charles is not at death's doors, unless, of course, the palace is lying. No, but he needed the headlines. And Charles made the mistake of telling him what was wrong with him. I can guarantee you that if Charles had not told Harry, nobody would have known. But here he has Harry giving him an ultimatum because Harry needs the headlines. So Harry gets the headlines because, by the way, he told the press when he's going back, exactly which plane he's taking. So the paparazzi is waiting for him when he lands in Los Angeles. He feels the big men going to the Windsor suite, escorted by 2 blacked out SUVs with 2 additional police cars. What is wrong with Buckingham Palace? I don't understand this. I think that Charles has an illness, but it's a sickness in his head. I understand that he loves his son, but how much more harm is he going to do to the monarchy? Does he not want to leave an institution for William? That's all I can think of. Because it's terrible what Charles is doing. Why consent to this blackmail? Why consent to Harry unless they want to rehabilitate Harry's image somehow? You can see his smug face when he gets out of the car at Windsor Suite when he's going back to the UK. It's like his balding thing, you know, all smug. So many people around him. There's like 6 people around him for it to take a carry-on. Princess Anne doesn't have that many people, and she's a working royal. It's actually quite sickening. City. Where's City? City. Oh, there you are. There she is. She's so cute. But what do you guys... You know what? It's really insane. It is really insane, all of that we're seeing right now. That Harry did all of that. And that he's allowed to do that. That he blackmailed his father into going into coming out with this illness. Because he was stupid enough, Charles. I don't know what Charles, I think Charles is insane. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. If you've got the same results for 100 times, the 101 time is not going to be a different result. So either Charles is insane and he shouldn't be a monarch, because telling Harry private confidential information is like saying it to the Inquirer. But what do you guys think?